Evacuations in western Glynn County. Take a look at this map showing the impacted areas. In red, that's the mandatory evacuation. The perimeter is Old Post Road, Highway 82, Thalman Park Lane, and Bladen Road. The voluntary evacuation is in yellow. And those evacuations come as the Brantley County Sheriff's Office reports the fire jumped over Browntown Road and moved closely to the Glynn County line. Our Zach Wilcox checked in at the Isles Speedway on Highway 82, where the crew is doing what it can to help.
The evacuations from the Brantley County fire spread into western Glynn County Saturday afternoon, which includes the area of Old Post Road and Highway 82, where the Isles Speedway sits. You can see the Speedway behind me here, and then you can see the massive wall of smoke from the fire right behind where the Speedway is. And the owner here mentioned that he's certainly had to take a few precautions to make sure the Speedway is safe with all this happening.
Yesterday it was pretty smoky. You really couldn't see a couple hundred yards in front of you.
Steve Stevenson feels the area of the Isles Speedway that's most at risk with the Brantley County fire is the RV park.
I help haul some of them out to uptown, get them people safe where they need to go. Some of them are hotels.
Around helping the RVs evacuate, Stevenson says he's used a water truck to keep the grounds wet around the Speedway, and he's offered some of that water to help.
I got a water truck, been taking that to an airplane, try to get water in the air to these people. It's quite devastating around here.
Stevenson mentioned he has 3 ponds on his property that he's offered for planes to fill up at if they need it. And I asked the Brantley County manager if the crews have access to enough water in the drought to fight the growing fire.
Everyone that has a pond in this area or a lake is basically possibly being drafted.
Without a race coming up, Stevenson is leasing part of the lot to store Postal Service trucks. After a car lot along Highway 82 already burned in the fire, I asked Stevenson if he thinks the trucks will be okay.
There's no trees around them, so I water around them pretty good. But they're about here is the safest place they could ever be.
Stevenson's house sits on the Speedway property, but he's hoping the lack of trees around the area and all of his watering will protect his home and the track.
The wind changed directions, it could get pretty bad here. I don't imagine they can control it. It's just the fire's just going where it wants to go.
And the owner of the Speedway mentioned that he's hunkered down through the fire to this point, but now with it being a part of the evacuations, he does plan to head toward a hotel, and he's hoping he's done enough to protect the Speedway here. In western Glynn County, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.